We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Baltimore, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Cave is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 24.
Ready now for Baltimore, DJ Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he lays off for a ball. It's even at 2. The 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So here's Trey Mancini. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Cole Stewart is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Ehire Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Twins, the third baseman,
The pitch.
Ehire Adrianza.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Next will be the designated hitter, Renato Nunez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Pitch is popped up. Gonzalez shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Loft. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Batting fifth.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. Garver, Originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch. The 2-1. Miguel Sano waits on deck. The 3-1. Garver leads off 2nd with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's Miguel Sano. He went deep in the contest last night. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Two and 1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and 2nd now, 1 man out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back?
Balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Full count. 3-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Chris Davis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1 home. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. At the plate, Ramon Urias. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Ere Adrianza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, Ere Adrianza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And he pops it up. Iglesias into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways. Here it is, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fouled away. And here's the 3-2 from him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one sent foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Line toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Into the box now, Austin Hayes. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, upstairs. Hey!
Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Into the box, DJ Stewart. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two and 0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And here's Renato Nunez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Alberto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. The 0-1 pitch. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver will go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Garver.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Lifted down the line in left. Stewart will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So striding in, Eddie Rosario reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Rosario, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
All
Orioles,
ready to go in the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Cave is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
number 19.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's low.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Davis waits on the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Chance Sisco. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Miguel Castro gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Gonzalez stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, could pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
That's
3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Ehire Adrianza. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Ready once again, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Ramon Urias. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Urias carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
1-1.
Pitch on the way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2. In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Wade LeBlanc enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 23, Wade LeBlanc.
Ready for another shot now. Luis Arias, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Luis Arias.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. LeBlanc has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. LeBlanc, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes down.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. To Iglesias for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in to try it again. Trey Mancini. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On, he pops it up, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. And this is lined softly to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cave will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. In now, Hanser Alberto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 54, Sergio.
Jose Iglesias will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Into the box, Chance Sisco. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
2 out with the man at first. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The O's lead this thing 3-1. Paul Fry will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Paul Fry.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So coming to the plate, Jake Cave. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fry, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Second baseman, Marwin.
Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Tanner Scott trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Ehire Adrianza. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A bouncer to the left side. Alberto fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Hayes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. But this guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Baltimore's out in front 3-1. Digging in once again, Max Kepler. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Max Kepler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 home.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Sean Armstrong is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Sean Armstrong. The batter, number 2, shortstop, Luis.
At the plate now, Luis Arias, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Hit toward the right side. On on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, right
So
field.
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Cruz.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Oh, that's out. Ball 3.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. So 1-1. Misses off the plate. Armstrong, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
From the stretch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mancini moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Miguel Sano. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Cody Stashak enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Cody Stashak.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One-0 count. Here it is. Ball two. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. He's running. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready now, Jose Iglesias. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Chris Davis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
One and two. Here it is.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Now at the plate, Jake Cave. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
The center fielder, Jake Cave.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be about it.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Givens, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Final strike for the Twins. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, first baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Max Kepler will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Three and 1. Luis Arias would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. Still ranging back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. 2-run shot to straightaway center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Minnesota Twins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Cody Stashak claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.